Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the death of Tamla Horsford. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. On November the 4th, 2018, Tamla Horsford was discovered dead in the backyard of the Cumming, Georgia home where she had been attending a slumber party with other football moms the night before. The 40-year-old was a mother of 5. Horsford arrived at the slumber party at 10 p.m. on November the 3rd, 2018. According to witnesses, Horsford got up at 2 a.m. to go smoke a cigarette at the back porch. The next morning at 7:30 a.m., the homeowner's aunt found Horsford lying face down and motionless under the porch. At 8:59 a.m., Jose Barrera, the homeowner's boyfriend, called 911. In a 911 call, Barrera described Horsford as lying face down and not breathing. He brought attention to a small cut on her wrist, suggesting that it may be self-inflicted. A woman's voice can also be heard on the call, speculating that Horsford might have fallen from the balcony. The police arrived at 9:07 a.m. The initial autopsy ordered by the sheriff's office discovered multiple blunt force injuries and a high blood alcohol level. Even before the results of the autopsy, speculation of foul play had begun to spread online. Hundreds of people shared the hashtag Tamla Horsford, questioning different angles of the case and calling for justice. The case was officially closed on February the 20th, 2019, ruled as an accidental death. On June the 12th, 2020, Forsyth County Sheriff Ron Freeman sent a letter requesting that the case be reopened and investigated by the GBI. He stated that the investigation was best undertaken by an independent law enforcement agency. The GBI agreed to reopen the case on June the 18th, 2020, but did not specify when the investigation would begin. On July the 28th, 2021, the GBI concluded their reinvestigation, ultimately deciding not to pursue criminal charges. Alright, so let's just start with the reading. Alright, so from the first deck we have 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the World, Daughter of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Sun, 2 of Wands, and Temperance. Now, let's start with the 7 of Wands here. This clearly shows that someone feels like an outsider, and I feel like this portrays Tamla's feeling. And I'm not sure if she felt this way because someone or some people in the group did or said something to her and caused her to feel this way, but even without all those things, she did in fact feel like she was still an outsider. But this could also be because she was new to the group and she felt like they are not that close yet. I feel like the 10 of Pentacles here represents the 10 people that were there that night, and the 9 of Pentacles shows that 9 out of 10 people are closer, maybe because they know each other longer. The 9 of Cups is also another card that indicates how these 9 people have more things in common. That's why she felt like an outsider. Now the World card here, I see this as her way of making friends and socializing, making effort to fit in, so she was trying to get to know them. Now we have one person's energy, which is represented by Daughter of Swords. I don't feel that this is Tamla's energy because this is someone younger. Now the Sun card here, for me this suggests that there was a waiting period, which could mean that at least someone was involved but left the scene and let someone else discover Tamla's body later on. Or this waiting period could be about the time that they took before they called the police. And the two of wands underneath it is about planning. I feel like they were planning what to say, how to deliver the story. This doesn't mean that they are guilty, but definitely they had something to hide. That's why they have to make sure that no one said something that will incriminate them. Now the Temperance here, with this card, I feel like they were tampering with the evidence, with the story, with the crime scene, and this could also be that they put something in her drink. Now let's just draw more cards to get more insight about this case. Alright, so from the second deck we have the Empress, Nine of Swords, Four of Chalices, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Hangman, Eight of Chalices, the High Priestess, and Three of Chalices. Alright, let's start with the Empress here. I feel like this card is about her position when she was discovered. I think that we all can see that there are many weird things from all of this, especially her head, that she didn't even turn her head if she was falling. I think that it was our nature to look away, especially if we're about to hit something or something is about to hit us. So this is important to notice, I guess. And now let's move on to the Knight of Swords here. I feel like whoever this is has something to do with the Daughter of Swords from the first deck. And the Four of Pentacles on top of the Daughter of Swords shows that she was asked to keep quiet. And the fact that the Knight of Swords is in the middle, I think that he is the one who narrated all of this. Like, he was the one who told everybody what to say, how to behave, what to share and not share. But I don't feel like he had anything to do with what happened. But what I feel is that he was trying to protect someone. So he should, step up and make sure everybody stayed on track. Now, we have another 9 energy here. I feel like this shows that, once again, the 9 people in the group were closer to each other. They probably had inside jokes that made her felt like she wasn't included. Now the Four of Chalices here represents that some things are still hidden. Here's the thing, I don't think that everybody who were there that night was involved. In fact, I believe that some of them didn't even know what really happened, but was told the same story or were asked to say a certain line so that the whole story matched up. Now move on to the Hangman here. The focus of this card is on the missing head. I feel like the card is trying to tell us that her autopsy report was showing something different than what usually occur on someone's head when they fell and hit their head. So when I was researching about this case, I channeled a sharp pain around my right forehead near my right eyebrow. I didn't read the whole autopsy report of her, but I believe that there were scratches or wounds around that area. I would say that it was the first pain that she felt. Now moving on to the Eight of Chalices here. This card shows that whoever involved left the scene. So the High Priestess here is also showing us that someone left something behind. And the Three of Chalices here shows that there were 3 people. They know what happened, but one of them could be Tamla, but I feel like they didn't mean to hurt her. This could be accidental, but they were there. They knew what happened, but they decided to go and didn't call the police right away. Another thing that I picked up from this card is that this could be about the synchronicity. I mean, the way they all tell the same line over and over. So this would be the reason why they left the scene, because they need to come up with a story about what happened. Now the shadow card is the Emperor and Queen of Swords, and as we know here we have Knight of Swords and Daughter of Swords. I feel like this is the energy of Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is the energy of the Daughter of Swords. Like I said, the Knight of Swords is the one who narrated the whole story, so that's why he's represented by Emperor here, because he became the one to go to after what happened. And the Queen of Swords here, I feel like this is the person who caused Tamla to fall, but I don't think that she was trying to kill Tamla. I feel like they were playing around, joking around, kind of like, way out of line, or didn't really think through, probably because they were under the influence and they thought that whatever they were doing was funny and not dangerous. And with the hand gesture here, it's almost like she was trying to grab Tamla when she fell. So the oracle cards that we have are clairaudience, spread your wings, and clairvoyance. Alright, so the clairaudience here is about what we hear from the media, from the 911 call. I feel like we could find more clue from whatever they were saying, because this is about what we can hear. And the clairvoyance is about what we're seeing. So I feel like this is about the CCTV that they had, but for some reason they said that we didn't record anything that night. I feel like they probably discovered something and tried to hide it. Now the spread your wings here is talking about the way she fell. I think that the card is trying to tell us that she did fall, but it wasn't intentionally and she was not suicidal. I feel like from the picture here it shows that it was almost like she thought she could fly, and the way her face is looking up, I feel like somehow her head was being pulled. So this could mean that that was the cause of death. She had passed before hitting the ground. Alright, so that is all the reading for Tamla Horsford. Once again, this is for entertainment purpose only, so I don't mean to offend anybody. I would like to hear your thoughts about this case, so please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.